Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing the 50 questions you've never been asked tag. I saw this online last night and I was looking through the questions and I'm like, wow, this looks like a really fun video, so I figured I'd just do this video for you today. The first question is, what's your favorite candle scent? And I have to say my absolute favorite candle scent has to be sugar cookie. I absolutely love the smell of that. My sister used to do Scentsy. Absolutely loved it. She got me, they had a bunch of the actual burner like wax things, and then they also had a lotion which she got me, and I can't wait to start burning it again when it gets towards the fall and the winter. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I would definitely have to say the celebrity that I wish my sister was would be Blake Lively. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Honestly, I don't know. Hopefully before I'm 30. Do you know a hoarder? I don't know anyone that's so bad that they could be on the show Hoarders. Like, my dad really likes to hold on to things that are really not necessary, but my mom ends up just throwing it away anyway. So, can you do a split? No. How old were you when you learned to ride bike? I think I was like 6 or 7-ish, somewhere around there. I remember for the longest time like not wanting to learn how to ride a bike because I would scrape my knees on the concrete and it hurt so bad. And I just swore to myself, I was like, I don't want to learn how to ride a bike, I don't care. And then one day my grandma just pushed me to do it and I finally got it. How many oceans have you swam in? Currently I've only swam in one, and I was at Santa Monica and it was amazing and it makes me want to do it a million more times. How many countries have you been in? I've only been in the country that I live in, United States, but I do want to continue to keep traveling, so hopefully I can expand that within the next few years. Is anyone in your family in the Army? Yes, I believe I have a cousin that's in the Army, and I also have several different family members who have been in the Army. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Honestly, I haven't really thought of like a name that I'd want to name my daughter. Like, I have absolutely no idea on that one. I couldn't even begin to tell you. What would you name your son if you had one? If I were to have a son with my current boyfriend, his last name is Congdon, and we thought of the cutest name ever, Jude Allen Congdon. What is the worst grade you've gotten on a test? I was really, really bad at math in high school, I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I took trig, which was probably the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire life. I'm not sure what compelled me to try trig, but I believe I got like a 12 on one of my tests. What was your favorite TV show as a child? When I was growing up, my absolute favorite TV show had to be Scooby-Doo. It didn't matter what kind of Scooby-Doo it was, if it was the original, the one with Scrappy in it, there was the 13 Ghosts, I think it was called. All of them, I absolutely loved them. What did you dress up for Halloween when you were 8? Honestly, I don't remember exactly what I wore when I was 8, but I'll share a costume I do remember. I had this Scream mask that you could put over your head, and there was a little pump that pumped blood through it, and I think I was that for like 2 years straight until the blood, something happened with the little pump and the blood thing, and the syrup went everywhere, so then I couldn't wear it anymore. Have you read any of the Harry Potter books or Twilight series? I have not read Harry Potter, and maybe I opened a page of one of them like one time that my friend had, but other than that, I've really never been interested. But I did read all of the Twilight series. I think I was in like 6th grade when I read them, and I watched all the movies, and I definitely have to say the books are a million times better than the movie. So if you've seen the movie and you didn't like it that much, I recommend you still give the books a try because they were so good. Did your mother go to college? She went to nursing school and graduated from that a few years ago. Are your grandparents still married? Yes, they are. On my mom's side, they are still married, and on my dad's side, they are not. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, I have not. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Is this even a question? What's the first amusement park you've ever been to? Ever since I was little, I've gone to water safari every single year. I still go to this day. I love water rides. It's my favorite day of the summer. I know I feel like a child saying that, but it is. So that would be the first amusement type park I've been to. Do you spell the color as gray as in G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I kind of alternate. I really don't think it's that big of a difference anyway. I mean, gray is gray is gray. Is your father bald? These questions are really random. No, my dad's not bald. Do you know triplets? And considering the fact that I'm kind of confused by this question, I'm going to say no. I don't know what that is. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? And I think this question is totally unfair because I just can't choose. I guess if I had to though, I'd say The Notebook just because I'm not a huge movie person, so getting through a movie as long as the Titanic is really hard for me, although I do love it and I do watch it every once in a while. It's just, I have a hard time watching movies for that long. Have you ever had Indian food? I don't think so. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? I've only been once, but I fell in love when I was there. It's the Earth Cafe, and I went to the one in Santa Monica. Oh my goodness, the food there is so good. And just looking at the pastries when you go by and you're like waiting for them to take your order, oh my goodness, it looks so good. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have, and I love Olive Garden. Do you belong to any warehouse clubs? No. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I mean, I don't know. If you have a nickname, what is it? I have a family nickname, and it is Coco. I got that nickname from my oldest niece. When she was little, she couldn't pronounce Courtney, so she used to call me Coco, and it just kind of stuck. Who is your favorite person in the world? I'd probably have to say Brandon or my mom. They're like my best friends, and I can tell them absolutely everything. I'd rather live in a rural area or an urban area. Honestly, as of right now, I don't really care if I'm in a more town or city-like setting, but when I do end up settling down, I want to be in a more country type setting, a nice big front yard and a nice big house. Can you whistle? Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, I actually prefer for my room to be completely dark when I sleep. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Sometimes I don't get up early enough for breakfast, to be honest with you. I try to have breakfast as much as I can, but most of the time I'm busy, so it doesn't end up working out like that. Do you take any pills or medication? No, I don't. What medical conditions do you have? I don't have any. How many times have you been to the hospital? The job that I have, if someone from my house has to be admitted into the hospital, you have to go with them. I spent several months pretty much spending all my time at work at a hospital, so I've been several times. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Again, with the, I hope everyone has. Where do you buy your jeans? Usually I would have bought my jeans from Hollister, but I'm kind of starting to try to stray away from that and see what other brands have to offer. And I really like this pair of mom jeans that I got from Topshop, so I definitely want to look into more of like other brands of jeans. What's the last compliment you got? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really remember. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? It depends on the dream. Some dreams I remember vividly. Some dreams, like, I remember when I first wake up and then I forget as the day goes on. Or some I wake up and I just, I forgot all about it. So it all depends on the day and the dream, I guess. What flavor tea do you enjoy? I love all kinds of teas. My favorite has to be chamomile though. I love chamomile. It's so good. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to go downstairs and check, and That's just not gonna happen. What religion will you raise your kids to practice? Honestly, I'm not going to raise my kids to practice any type of religion. I was never really a religious person even when I was little, and I'm not now. I don't have very strong religious views, and therefore that's just a decision that I'm going to make, is just to not force any kind of religion on them. And if they decide in the future that they want to join a religion, then that is completely and totally up to them. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I believe I was like 8, I think 8 or 9, and the reason that I found out was because I realized that Santa's handwriting is the same as my mom's. Why do you have a Tumblr? I don't. Because I absolutely have no idea about anything about Tumblr or how to work it, so yeah. I actually just visited Tumblr for the first time yesterday on someone's page, which is kind of weird that that question came up because I went on the Tumblr before I saw this. But yeah, it confuses the hell out of me and I don't understand it, so. Alright, so those are all the questions that are on this tag for today. I had a lot of fun recording this and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, which I'm sure will be really soon. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.